Today's wine text is the Giacomo Borgogno Figli Liste Barolo 2011. And if there's any collectors that use this service or anybody that follows us that collects Italian wine, you will recognize this label right away. So Giacomo Borgogno Figli is one of the oldest producers of Barolo, actively within the same family since 1761. They've been making wine at this state for, about 275 years, non-stop, in an extremely classic style. And because of this, this wine is one of the most sought-after Barolos within the region. The SRP is about double what you're going to pay for, but the actual quality of this wine is through the roof. So this is the Liste vineyard, which is one of their oldest vineyards. It's a little bit more hilly than others, so it actually gets a little bit more sunlight, which makes for a bolder style Barolo. In the younger years, I think this is a little bit fruitier, probably a little bit more of this bright cherry thing going on with a little bit other kind of fresh fruit aspects. But now this wine is ripping and ready to go. At 2011, you're looking at 9 years of age, and this is in the prime drinking period for this vintage, along with this wine. A little bit more of this clay kind of earthiness comes through. A lot more of that kind of fresh anise taste that's natural in Barolo is a little bit more prominent as the wine gets older over time. And a little bit more of this dried fruit aspect. I think there's a little bit kind of dried figs, almost dried cherries, almost like a dried plum thing going on, just because the wine's going on 9 years of age. The tannin structure is actually going to be pretty stiff here still, and the acidity level in Nebbiolo is always naturally high. So while it's drinking well really now, this is still a long-term wine, and the actual producer itself thinks that Liste is one of their longest kind of driven, age-worthy wines that they make. I see this aging well into the 2035, 2040 without even trying. But if you like that kind of little bit of fruit left back in the bottle, I think drinking it now is a really good time to open it up. Really cool, small production from maybe one of the biggest and best names in Barolo, coming at you at an insanely reasonable price. Enjoy.